1,600 horsepower of shenanigans.
Dude, that's a little too big.
No, it's not. That is exactly what we wanted.
No one ever.
All right, guys, we have something big coming for the minivan today. Not only is it big news, but the thing we're getting itself is very big. We had this awesome opportunity come up, and I'm just so excited right now. The guys are already over here at the shop, and they are delivering us a very special package for the minivan. You guys are gonna be like, holy crap, once you, I mean, it's gonna be crazy. They're here right now. I don't wanna keep them waiting, but yeah, so let's go over and see this thing, dude.
Let's go find out.
How you doing?
What's up, man?
I'm back.
Nice to meet you.
Same. Yeah.
So
This is Omar, by the way.
What's up?
Nice to meet you. So we brought it.
Oh man.
They got the special delivery.
Yeah. So I didn't bring a box opener.
I'll just stab her with a key. Get in there. The new power. Oh my god. Dude.
Yeah, dog.
1,600 horsepower of shenanigans.
Dude, that's a little too big.
No, it's not. That is exactly what we wanted.
No one ever.
That is exactly what we were after.
That thing is
To
massive.
the letter.
Kyle's used to 35 Rs.
Yeah.
This is like he's stepping into a new ball game.
Holy crap.
It's a little big.
Easy, dude. That's a
GTA.
Hayden, that's bigger than your head.
That's,
Hey, hold this up to Hayden's head.
this is Garrett's.
You'll see.
That is
Dude.
exactly what we were after, dog.
Are you, dude? It's so much bigger than I thought it was.
That's what she said.
So scared right now.
That's a bigger frame than what I put on the RX-7.
Yeah. And this is why you're gonna go slower.
That's it, man. That's what we were after.
Crap.
We're looking to make power.
It's going
And do
straight
it
out
right.
the hood, right?
Pretty
Gotta do
much, yeah.
something good. It's a centerpiece.
Dude,
So
is it gonna spool that thing?
All day. No problem. People thought you couldn't spool twins. This is easy. This is
Dude,
one.
Kyle, have faith.
Look at that. My finger is spooling it. This is
That
gonna be
thing-
sick.
I think
It does heavy though.
just the frame
I'll
of
give you
it.
a
That's
break
like
for a
a.
sec, because I see it.
my
man.
arms are pumping right now.
Yeah.
Let me get a hold of that baby.
It's perfect.
Stick your head next to that.
Yep.
It's bigger than my head.
Exactly.
It's just the frame of it. It's like a.
And a beautiful exhaust wheel. You know,
dude, it's a
Going on where? The back of the minivan?
and you can see this is still a decent size for what we're doing. It's not too small, not too big.
damn. Go big or go home, I guess.
80 something
That's what
mil.
we're after. Yeah, probably.
It's just like the compressor.
Jesus,
outlet is monstrous. This is like
dude,
a
is
3.5
that gonna
inch
fit under there?
outlet.
So
We weren't
Just
screwing
think we're
around.
putting
Dude,
bigger
it comes
than
with
this.
V-band.
We're putting bigger
Everything
than
you
this
ever
on
wanted,
Shona with the 4 cylinders. So like,
That's what's going on show
no,
now.
bigger than this.
Bigger than this
Yeah.
one. Holy crap.
It's not.
This is
Impossible.
Here, you take this. I gotta hold this thing. Everybody has to take a chance to hold it.
This is like streetcar stuff.
Wait, is it gonna? Is the sidewinder manifold gonna be able to hold this
No,
thing
you
up?
have to build a bracket. You have to
JV
build a
weld.
bracket. Yeah.
It'll hold it.
It is
You're
awesome.
stepping your game up here, bro.
It's at the T6.
It's a T6, dude.
Yeah.
I thought they were T4s.
What's her name?
You're in a new ballpark of power, bro.
I mean, that's as much power as you could ever need.
That's what the minivan's all about.
Say it first.
You wanted the fastest minivan, and that's how you
You
get
know
there.
you did it right.
Holy crap, dude.
It's beautiful.
It's gonna be
Do you want to set
nasty.
it down? You look
I know.
like
I'm like,
you're-
Here, I
this
put.
thing's heavy.
Yeah.
You can crush a Coke can. It's awesome. Thanks, guys. That was pretty awesome, man.
Yeah.
Unreal.
No, we appreciate the opportunity to
Yeah, it's very
see if you can
That is.
get down on something. And
Don't be scared of it.
I don't know who's fathoming that up. I don't know who's fathoming that up.
We got Sean.
Come on, Hayden.
We got meticulous right here.
If you're scared, we got Sean.
I saw that turbo and I'm like, I left the chat. I don't know where that's going. It's a minivan.
We got plenty of room in there, yeah.
Damn, Daniel.
76 millimeter engine. Semi truck.
Yeah, this is legit.
Check this thing out next to the turbo on Roman's. I mean, Roman's turbo is good for like 1,200 horse. And there's that thing. The exhaust housing is absolutely massive. You know,
Not to worry about.
yeah, you versus the guy she tells you not to worry about right here.
I thought Roman's turbo was like big until just now, bro.
I know, it makes our little GTX 35s or whatever we've been using look like just nothing. That's, I don't even know, dude. That's so crazy.
But imagine popping your hood and that's what you see.
I know, imagine popping the hood on a minivan and that's under there. Yeah, there's what we normally use. Got all three of them right here. So that's like hatch and MR2. We got the twins on the MR2, then Roman's, and his is the only car that has gone 8 so far out of ours, and then we got this massive thing right here. Just for the minivan. It's freaking insane.
Minivan's gonna be a high-class prod.
Yeah. And so we were just talking about like spool time and stuff because we're worried that, you know, this thing might be pretty lazy out the whole, because I mean, what's this one good for with that exhaust housing?
No, with that turbine housing, probably like 1450, somewhere in that range.
Jesus. But then with the bigger one, you could go up to 1600.
Yeah. Yep, all the way up to 1600.
And I guess these actually spool really good just because it's like Garrett's new.
Yeah, it's their I mean, complete new compressor wheel architecture. They did all that from their aerospace division, their dual ball bearing setup, and then their redesigned turbine wheels. So this thing should spool excellent.
Yeah, so we're saying we should probably be surprised at how fast it actually spools for being how massive it is. So I mean, it's gonna be sick regardless. Honestly, I was not expecting it to be that big at all. When it got here, I was like, Jesus, I made a mistake, but but I think it's gonna be okay. We're gonna send it. That means Hayden has a manifold that needs to be made. And it looks like we're gonna have to do some bracing to hold that thing up. It weighs like 50 pounds.
Weighs as much as Hayden.
Yeah, I want to give a huge thanks to Mac, and you want to talk about where you're from and how this came to be?
I work for Diesel Ford. We're a Garrett Born Warner wholesale master distributor, and the company's gracious enough to let me budget to give cool stuff away to people who will actually use it. Kyle responded, and I offered up a different one, and he said, no, I want to go bigger. And
I was doing, well, he's like, if you want a different one, let me know. And I started looking them up. I was like, oh, I don't know, that one looks pretty cool. This one? Yeah, I did not think it was that big. Then he's like, and then I was like, I don't know if you could get one of these. And he's like, oh yeah. And then like next day he sends me a picture. He's like, oh, I just got here from the warehouse. It's ready for you. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I didn't think this guy was being serious because we get so many emails of people, you know, oh, we want to sponsor this product, you know, like all the bull crap and stuff. But this guy was straight up, it was the real deal, and he came through and hand delivered us this beast of a turbo for the minivan. So that is just awesome. I mean, what made you want to give it to us?
You know, you gotta support local people, and everything that you guys do, you always put it through hell and back. And we want to make sure that, you know, if we give something away, that someone's gonna use it for what it's designed to do. So I think reaching out to you was the right choice, and making sure that this thing, if we give something away, that someone puts it through its paces. So.
Yeah, not just have it sit at a SEMA show or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually rip it down the track and make some power.
Yeah, exactly.
We're definitely gonna put her to use, for sure.
Thanks for letting us get the opportunity to do so. It's gonna be.
Thank you.
Oh, of course, yeah. Thank you. We should be thanking you.
Look at this baby, bro.
I mean, holy crap! There she is, guys. The new turbo for the minivan, bringing the rowdy to a whole new level. Gonna be really rowdy now. Hide you kids.
You have to make like a little roller coaster thing where it's like you got to be this high, this tall to come up to it, or else it'll suck them in.
So basically, you can't be around the turbo.
Basically, Hayden can't be near.
That's cool.
He is like on the cutoff. Like,
I barely make the cut.
We'll just set the cut right at Hayden.
Yeah.
Holy crap, dude. Well, I want to give Mac one last big thank you for the new turbo for the minivan.
Absolutely.
I mean, guys, the rowdy is gonna be rowdy. This thing is freaking massive. This is insane. it's gonna be so sick. Can't thank you enough, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
His only condition is that once we get it up and going, is he wants to see it tuned and he wants a ride in it.
Yeah.
So
where I can bring diapers because I will defecate myself probably.
we can definitely do that, man.
Holy moly! Hey, this is like the train turbo down to the bathroom. Almost the same size. Oh, look at that. Damn.
Oh shit.
This is way too big, man.
What's going on in the van?
This going on the minivan.
Oh my god.
It's not mini no more. Damn, look at that.
Dude, it weighs like 50 pounds.
Yeah, that's a guarantee. That's it.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I think it should be enough.
More than enough. Maybe no boots.
All right, guys, so Mac actually came back the other day and he dropped off a tile stainless steel housing for our new turbo for the minivan. So one big part of why this thing is so heavy is because of this cast T6 housing right here. And we are going to be changing that out to this guy. This thing is sweet. So this is much smaller. I don't know if you can kind of see by size just how much smaller that guy is. And this weighs almost 10 pounds less overall than this cast housing. And this will actually flow better. It's a bigger AR. This is a 1.17 AR. That's a 0.96. It will flow better, be capable of more power, and it should actually spool a lot better with this housing as well. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this nice stainless tile housing onto our new turbo real quick. And there it is. Our new tile housing for the new turbo. And then this is also cool because this will drop our downpipe size to a 4-inch. This one has a 5-inch. You can see like this 1/2-inch step that it had on each side right here. And then the wheel went inside this hole, but now the hole actually matches the size of the wheel. We'll have the right size exhaust pipe, and that housing is much smaller and will save us some weight, and will also free up some room in the engine bay and stuff. So yeah, that is awesome. And that's the tile stainless housing for this turbo.
It's super sick, honestly, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's
It's so cool. It's so wicked.
Yeah, definitely.
Trying to contain my excitement. It's sweet.
It lightens it up for sure.
Yeah, it looks well much better too.
Yeah.
And it'll just fit in the bay that much better.
Yeah.
So that'll
Yeah,
be sweet.
and then now everything's gonna be V-band as well.
Yeah.
And this was already V-band on the downpipe for this, but this was a T6
Yeah.
flange. So now instead of the T6 flange, we have a V-band inlet right here.
And that'll make the manifold so much easier.
yeah, manifold will be next.
So very cool.
It's gonna be awesome.
I breathe argon, alright? Like when I die, my spirit is just gonna turn into argon. 100%. That's how that works.
Are you good? My hand is so tight. What you think?
That's big.
Biggest one you've ever seen?
Probably on a Honda, that's for sure. Yeah, that's nice.
Got the turbo here, and all those videos you just saw were actually filmed a couple weeks back when it was delivered. You know, the Odyssey wasn't even this far together yet, but today is the day we get to see what it kind of looks like in there. Because now that we got the engine and transmission in, we're gonna kind of set this up in there for scale and
This can be awesome.
see how it looks. And then after this, we're gonna go right to work on the manifold. But yeah, I'm excited. You want to do it?
Sure.
Get her out of there. Hold on, wait.
You good at that?
Oh yeah, we got the tile housing on there.
Saw me toss Kyle around? Just kidding. What a jerk.
Probably weighs as much as me.
Look at that, huh?
You just set it right here on the. I got this wood right here because I was set it down right there, something like that.
You want to pop this off?
Yeah.
That's it, man.
And like a little tilt to her. Gonna have to make sure we have enough room for this plug right here.
Yeah. I think you just go up maybe a little bit.
Let me bring her up some.
Yeah.
Dude, look at that here. We gotta step back some. There it is. It's as big as the valve cover. I think it's perfect. Once it's in there, you're like, it's sweet. We'll see if it spools it. It should be good.
Oh yeah, it's the Radicy.
Radicy's gonna spool
The
it.
Radicy.
The Radicy.
It does have the makeover, right? So a new name.
Would fit it.
I don't know. I'm
so
voting
rowdy,
for it.
We love the
Rad, you'll see.
Rad, you'll see.
It's rad, you'll see. But yeah, that's gonna be sweet. So there she is, guys. I mean, that is a GTX 4709R Gen 2 Garrett ball bearing turbo. And with the right exhaust housing, this thing's good for over 1600 horsepower. This exhaust housing, we're probably good for 12, 13, like comfortably.
To the tire.
We're shooting for
To the
like,
wheels.
Shooting for like 1600.
I mean, we're probably not gonna go all out right away, but you know,
World Cup?
You know, that's
who wants to see a minivan go to World Cup?
Yeah, I do.
Competing in the Wild Street class with the other all-wheel drive cars. That would be sweet. But yeah, dude, this is just ridiculous. It's literally as big as the train turbos Brent has in the bathroom over there.
It is. It's
So,
insane.
like the ones we were playing with, the air compressor and making little jet engines out of, like,
Same housing.
it's like the same overall
You
dimensions.
get a
But
clear hood for it so that way everybody can see it.
no, that's the best part. It's staying sleeper. You don't even know. You pop the hood and they're like, holy crap, what is that thing under there?
Yeah.
Would you like some motor with your turbo? It's funny because when we got it dropped off, you had most of your hair left,
I did.
but now it's all gone.
it's coming back strong.
I
Look
know,
how
it's-
It is though.
we did the math.
we did
He's-
the math yesterday.
He grows 3/16 of an inch every week.
3/16 of an inch a week. So in
So
1
in a-
month it'll be
at an inch from now.
So 6 months it'll be 6 inches long. That's our theory. We're gonna test it.
We had to start with a control.
We had a control. Yeah.
So you think this stuff would be pretty easy to get rid of?
I think so.
Because I don't think we're liking this big ABS
No.
deal going on.
No, we can get rid of that, man. No
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, we need that Hush Performance Minivan ABS Delete Kit.
Yeah, that'd
those
be-
are just on the shelf, right?
Yeah, of course.
For the
right there,
for the
ready to go.
Odysseys, you know.
Yeah, ready to go in stock all day, every
by
day.
Hush.
Yeah, you know, we might need room for another turbo in that corner. You
I
never
think you
know. We
should do it.
might compound this one into a bigger one.
Why not? Why stop there?
GT60 off to the side.
I mean, dude, and what's crazy is like even with this on there, like you just look at how much room there still is around the whole engine and everything.
Yeah.
You have room for another one like to float here, like all this space back here.
It's funny.
got
'cause,
all
like,
the room.
The H's seemed like it took up the whole space.
Yeah.
I know the H actually filled it all up. The K almost seems like it's way smaller.
It's meant to be.
But it's more displacement. Like it's gonna be built even stronger. And it's kind of funny we're bringing up the H because I'm wearing Aaron Lopez's shirt.
Yeah.
The Few H22 crew.
Yeah.
You know,
You still
saying.
got an H car.
I still got an H car.
And now there's
still believe
there's
first.
there's fewer H's now because that one just came out. But I'm not giving up on the H's. We just need some trannies. Yes, the Few H22 crew. Now there's even fewer of them. Yeah, you came back right in time to see it all come together. You got to see it right when it's like, that's what it's gonna be pretty much.
Now you really need this shirt. Save the Grinch because the band's gonna kick its ass. Well said. I'm gonna go put a hood on my car. Pretty good.
But there she is, guys. The new massive turbo for the Odyssey. It's gonna be awesome. So in the next video, we're probably gonna go ahead and start working on the turbo manifold. Boy, Hayden's gonna help us come do that. And yeah, hope you guys are excited. So be sure to stay tuned because she's gonna be rowdy. I think I end every video like that. She's gonna be rowdy.
Go rowdy.
Odyssey's back.